If you want more clients for your online coaching or consulting business, I'm here to tell you the playing field is on the brink of changing forever. Over the last 5 months, I've been using a new, much safer strategy and have managed to bank an extra $150,000 for my coaching business with no team and no complicated funnel. Look, if you're already creating content, you'll probably agree organic reach is dropping almost by the week. Partly because AI-generated content is flooding your Explore feed and it isn't slowing down. The huge increase in content being posted on platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok makes getting seen way harder. We're entering into a pay-to-play era. Relying solely on organic content to acquire customers is a death wish for your coaching business. But that's not all. The way that our potential clients use AI is changing too. With the introduction of things like Google's AI overview, users no longer click on blue links when searching for answers to their questions.
People trust the AI more over the last 6 months, which means they're not reading original content.
Previously, we'd type a question into Google, it would find us relevant articles from content creators and businesses, and we'd click a link and find out more about that question on someone's business website, their blog post, or their YouTube video. Now, Google uses AI machines to scrape all of the internet's data and gives you a polished answer in under a second. No links get clicked, no websites get traffic, no business acquires a customer through search. It is not all doom and gloom though, dude. A small percentage of coaches and creators are going to weather this storm if they can pivot their strategy and follow the steps I'm going to show you in the next 6 videos. This is part 1 of a 6-part mini-series that will show you how creating your client ecosystem will bulletproof you from the AI insurgency that is storming towards us. Look, for those of you who don't know me, I've been in online business for over 10 years since leaving the British Army. And last year, I burnt down my coaching business that was pulling in over $70,000 per month. You see, I listened to the just scale faster bros and built a business I fucking hated. I hired loads of team, outsourced delivery, and got further and further away from the business that I actually want to run. I reached peak dissatisfaction after moving my family out to Dubai. My heavily pregnant wife, who was now living thousands of miles from her family, couldn't even spend time with me because I had a calendar filled with sales calls and team meetings. I was on the cusp of packing it all in and leaving the coaching and mentoring space altogether until I met my newest mentor, Tom. Everything changed when he showed me a new way of scaling to 6 figures per month with a solo coaching business that didn't need team and didn't need loads of complicated strategies and offers. After just 7 weeks of creating my new client acquisition and delivery systems, I managed to bank $82,000 for my brand new coaching business, and now I run a lean, high profit, high touch business that frankly feels more like play than work. In this video, I want to show you what a client ecosystem fundamentally is and how I've used it to sign up over 60 high-paying clients in the last few months alone, banking me $150,000. And why the traditional approaches to getting an online coaching or consulting client is going to be business suicide in 2026. Let me get one thing clear before we dive in. I'm not suggesting that AI is going to replace the need for human coaching or consultancy. It is, however, going to absolutely change the way we need to do our marketing to acquire clients and customers. So look, step 1 in protecting your business in this day and age is you need to build an email list of leads. The attention that you have on social media is rented. You can lose your account tomorrow and your ability to get clients is down the toilet. The problem is, with organic reach being at an all-time low and getting worse, how do you get eyeballs on your business? This is where the client ecosystem is the only viable option for new coaches and creators in 2025 and beyond. We create organic content on social media. We run stupidly simple growth tax ads that send qualified followers to your page daily. And we push your most engaged followers deeper into your ecosystem with potent lead magnets. We nurture that list over time with carefully created and hyper-specific long-form content that creates a parasocial relationship with your viewers. And we turn leads into customers with a micro offer and customers into high-paying clients with frictionless upsells once you have their trust. Now, dude, I'm going to dig into each part of this ecosystem strategy in an excruciating amount of detail in each episode of this 6-part miniseries. But if you're the action-taking type and you just want to partner with me one-to-one to build your own ecosystem, then just follow the instructions in the description below and let's see if I can help you. So what are the old ways of growing a coaching business and why won't they work anymore? Some of you old farts will likely remember the golden era of Facebook ads. If you had even half a brain cell and you could work your way around the Facebook ads platform, you could put $1 into the machine and it would spit out $5 on the other end on a bad day. Fast movers in this era cleaned up. Alex Hormozi, Sam Ovens, Ty Lopez.
Knowledge.
But then this book came along. In this incredible book, Alex teaches how to create offers so good people feel stupid saying no. Unfortunately, not all service providers have quality products, so they promised the world and delivered a load of shite. And before long, our social media feeds were packed with high-ticket service providers pushing the same ludicrously unrealistic offers and burning customers and clients. Then those burnt clients entered back into the market with more skepticism, and trust has been at an all-time low ever since. So now the traditional paid advertising route of running cold traffic to a webinar or VSL, getting them to book a call and eventually buy a high-ticket program has become economically a shit show, to quote the professional terminology. The other route was just to post organic value content and frequently ask your audience to buy from you. But as we spoke about earlier, dude, that is not going to fly in today's market. Growth is painfully slow if you don't have a paid strategy that feeds the machine.
Here's the major difference between paid ads and content or organic. With content or organic, you make something and the reach is variable. The platform either shows it, people share it, or they don't. With paid ads, the reach is guaranteed. The efficiency isn't. You don't have to guess whether or not your ad's gonna get shown to people. The question is how much you make back for the cost of showing it to them. And so it's about efficiency rather than reach.
A well-built ecosystem gets you new eyeballs every single day with a simple ad strategy and then nurtures and gains trust with your existing eyeballs by harnessing the power of simple YouTube videos just like this. And dude, I know firsthand how well this thing works, not only for me, but for my clients inside my program, Remote Pro. After just a few months, my client Lewis has added £42,000 to his coaching business using this strategy. My client Ben has banked £37, and Mark has done 22K in new sales for his coaching business, and the list goes on and on and on. And these guys aren't celebrities on social media with hundreds of thousands of followers. They're normal blokes, just like me, making valuable content for their ideal clients and communicating to them in an enclosed ecosystem. So if you've got this far into the video, then you clearly care about what's happening in this space and how it potentially affects all of our businesses. So I want to assure you that if you knuckle down for the next 3 months and build your ecosystem infrastructure, and you can commit to refining and feeding it over the next year, your business won't just survive, it will totally fucking dominate in 2026 and beyond. Now I have one more second warning for you. Creators on YouTube, much like myself, have a hidden agenda. They're teaching you their way, what's worked for them to make money online. But understand that many of these creators are selling a strategy that worked for them at a time that just doesn't exist anymore. Teaching someone a VSL to book a call funnel to someone who has no money to spend on ads is damn right dangerous for a newer business, say under the 20K per month mark. The client ecosystem strategy can be set up and run on as little as $5 per day and scales with the increasing profit of your business every month. The landscape of content creation and online business is moving so rapidly that you have to be extremely careful about whose model you try to recreate for yourself. Look at everything they've done and are doing and ask yourself, is that actually a viable option for you in your current situation? What I love most about the client ecosystem is that it works just as effectively for new businesses as it does for veterans in the game. I've had the business with 7 members of staff running ads to complicated funnels and pulling my fucking hair out each month to try and make payroll. But since switching to an ecosystem, my business is totally freaking chill. It's just me, my editor, and a VA. I bank over 50K per month and 95% of it is pure profit. And to be honest with you, I feel like I'm just working with my mates. So if this all sounds like a piece of the action that you want in on, then if it's already up, go and check out the next video where I'm going to show you how to create an offer so good that you can turn leads into customers and customers into clients without needing sales calls. Dude, this was fun. I'll see you on the next one.